There are some lessons in life that nobody teaches you. You learn them through failure, through heartbreak, through losing people, through making mistakes you wish you could take back. And sometimes you only understand them when it's already too late. But what if you could learn those lessons now? What if you could avoid years of unnecessary pain simply by understanding a few simple rules? Today, we're going to talk about rules of life that can completely change the way you think, live, and grow. You may not agree with all of them, but if you truly understand them, they might change your life. Rule number 1, not everyone will like you. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to be liked by everyone. You change the way you talk. You hide your opinions. You say yes when you want to say no. You become the person everyone expects you to be. But here's the truth. You cannot make everyone like you. Some people will misunderstand you. Some people will judge you. Some people will dislike you for reasons you don't even understand. And that's okay. Your job is not to make everyone comfortable with your existence. Your job is to become the best version of yourself. The moment you stop chasing everyone's approval, you become free. Because real confidence isn't saying, "Everyone likes me." Real confidence is saying, "Even if they don't, I'm still okay." Rule number 2, your time is your life. Money can be earned again. Things can be replaced. But time, once it's gone forever. Think about how many hours you spend scrolling through your phone. How many hours you spend worrying about what other people think. How many hours you waste waiting for the perfect time to start. One day you will look back and realize your life wasn't made of years. It was made of moments. So protect your time. Spend it with people who matter. Work on things that matter. Learn something. Build something. Experience something. Because every hour you waste is a piece of your life you will never get back. Rule number 3, people will leave. This is one of the hardest lessons to accept. Some people will enter your life, and you will think they'll stay forever, but sometimes they won't. Friends change, relationships end, people grow apart, and sometimes people simply choose a different path. Don't spend your entire life trying to force someone to stay. If someone wants to leave, let them. Their departure doesn't mean you weren't valuable. It simply means their chapter in your story has ended. And remember, losing someone doesn't always mean losing. Sometimes, losing someone is how you finally find yourself. Rule number 4, action beats motivation. You don't need to feel motivated every day. In fact, you won't. There will be mornings when you don't want to work, days when you feel tired, moments when you doubt yourself. That's normal. The people who succeed aren't always the most motivated. They're the people who keep moving, even when motivation disappears. You don't need to feel ready. You need to start. One page, one workout, one application, one video, one small step. Because small actions repeated every day eventually create extraordinary results. Don't wait for motivation. Build discipline. Because motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. Rule number 5, stop comparing your life to other people. Social media can make you feel like everyone is ahead of you. Someone is buying a house. Someone is traveling the world. Someone is getting married. Someone is becoming successful. And suddenly, you start wondering, what's wrong with me? But you're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. You don't know their struggles. You don't know their failures. You don't know what they sacrificed. And most importantly, you don't know their journey. Your life has its own timeline. Maybe you're not behind. Maybe you're simply on a different path. The only person you should compete with is the person you were yesterday. Rule number 6, learn to say no. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain yourself every time. You don't have to attend everything. You don't have to accept every request. You don't have to keep giving to people who only take. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Yes to someone else's priorities might mean no to your own. Protect your energy. Protect your boundaries. Protect your peace. Because if you don't decide how your time is spent, someone else will decide for you. Rule number 7, failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every successful person you admire has failed, probably more times than you realize. They launched things that didn't work. They made terrible decisions. They were rejected. They lost money. They embarrassed themselves. But they continued. Failure isn't proof that you should stop. Sometimes, failure is proof that you're trying. The question isn't, did I fail? The better question is, what did this failure teach me? If you can learn from your mistakes, then your mistakes become expensive lessons. And eventually, those lessons become wisdom. Rule number 8, take care of yourself. You can have money. You can have success. You can have followers. You can have a beautiful career. But if you don't take care of yourself, none of it means much. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Get enough sleep. Move your body. Eat better. Spend time away from your phone. Give yourself permission to rest. Rest isn't weakness. Sometimes, rest is preparation. You don't have to destroy yourself to prove that you're ambitious. You are not a machine. You're a human being, and you deserve to take care of the person who will be with you for your entire life. Rule number 9, never stop learning. The world changes constantly. Technology changes. People change. Opportunities change. And if you stop learning, you stop growing. Read books. Learn skills. Ask questions. Listen to people who know more than you. Be curious. You don't have to become an expert overnight. Just become a little better every day. Imagine improving by just 1%. Again and again. It may seem insignificant today, but over time, small improvements can create a completely different life. Your education doesn't end when school ends. Life itself becomes your classroom. Rule number 10, you are responsible for your life. This may be the most important rule of all. Your past may not have been your fault. Maybe someone hurt you. Maybe you were treated unfairly. Maybe you didn't have the opportunities others had. Maybe life gave you a difficult beginning. But eventually, you have to decide what happens next. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can control what you do next. You can choose to heal. You can choose to learn. You can choose to try again. You can choose to become stronger. Your circumstances may influence your life, but they don't have to define your future. At some point, you have to stop waiting for someone to save you and start becoming the person who saves yourself. Ending 9/20/10. So remember these 10 rules. Not everyone will like you. Your time is your life. People will leave. Action beats motivation. Stop comparing yourself. Learn to say no. Failure is part of success. Take care of yourself. Never stop learning. And finally, take responsibility for your life. You don't need to change everything today. You just need to change one thing, one decision, one habit, one thought, one action. Because your future isn't created in one giant moment. It's created one small decision at a time. And maybe the life you've been waiting for isn't waiting somewhere in the future. Maybe it's waiting for you to start building it today. If this message helped you, subscribe for more life lessons, motivation, and self-improvement videos. And remember that you don't need a perfect life. You just need to keep becoming a better version of yourself.